I'm sure you've heard the news. This Easter, Meghan and Harry skipped the castles and crowns for something sweeter. But what does a royal Easter look like when you trade centuries-old tradition for California sunshine? Today, we're taking you inside the Sussexes' joyful, down-to-earth holiday, where laughter, colour and family take centre stage. Instead of Windsor's pews, it was all about painted eggs and backyard giggles. The Sussexes' Montecito home was alive with the sounds of children's laughter, the scent of fresh grass, and the vibrant colours of spring. Archie and Lilibet, now growing fast, were at the heart of it all, ready for a day filled with fun, creativity, and a little bit of mess. Let's peek inside their very American holiday. The morning began with sunlight streaming through the windows, waking the family to a gentle golden glow. Meghan and Harry, coffee mugs in hand, watched as Archie and Lilibet tumbled out of bed, their excitement barely contained. The kitchen buzzed with energy as the family prepared for the day ahead. No royal staff, just parents and kids making memories together. While the royal family suited up for tradition at Windsor, the Sussexes gave us a taste of their new normal. Across the Atlantic, the formality of the royal Easter service stood in stark contrast to the relaxed, playful atmosphere in Montecito. There were no stiff collars or ceremonial processions here, just bare feet, laughter, and the promise of adventure. Meghan shared glimpses from Montecito. Archie and Lilibet, hands stained with dye, focused on egg decorating, each masterpiece more abstract than the last. The kitchen table became a canvas covered in bowls of dye, paintbrushes, and stickers. Archie, ever the big brother, showed Lilibet how to dip her egg just right, while Lilibet's giggles filled the room as she experimented with colours, sometimes mixing them into unexpected shades. The Sussexes embraced the chaos, letting creativity take the lead. Meghan encouraged the kids to try new patterns, while Harry snapped photos, capturing every silly face and proud grin. The result? Eggs that were less Fabergé and more Jackson Pollock, each one a tiny, colourful memory. Even the family dog got in on the action, wagging its tail and sniffing curiously at the colourful eggs. The Sussexes' home was filled with warmth and laughter, a far cry from the formality of royal life. As the morning unfolded, the family moved outside, baskets in hand, ready for the main event, the Easter egg hunt. The garden, lush and green from spring rains, was dotted with hidden treasures. Plastic eggs filled with treats, tiny toys, and handwritten notes from Mom and Dad. Meghan and Harry took turns hiding the eggs, making sure each one was tucked away in a spot just challenging enough for little hands to find. Archie, with his adventurous spirit, dashed from bush to bush, while Lilibet toddled after him, her eyes wide with wonder. The hunt was on. Archie's shouts of "I found one!" echoed through the garden, while Lilibet squealed with delight every time she discovered a brightly coloured egg. Meghan and Harry cheered them on, offering hints and sharing in the excitement. Each egg held a surprise, sometimes a chocolate treat, sometimes a tiny toy, and sometimes a note with a silly joke or a promise of a family adventure. The children's faces lit up with every discovery, their laughter ringing out in the spring air. After the hunt, the family gathered on a picnic blanket, sharing snacks and stories. Meghan passed around homemade treats, carrot cake muffins and fruit skewers, while Harry poured lemonade into colourful cups. The children recounted their favourite moments, their cheeks rosy from the sun and excitement. The afternoon was filled with simple pleasures, blowing bubbles, playing tag, and chasing butterflies through the garden. Archie and Lilibet took turns trying to catch the shimmering bubbles, their laughter blending with the songs of birds overhead. Lilibet's giggles as she fed the chickens could melt even the stiffest upper lip. The family's backyard flock, a nod to their love of nature and sustainable living, clucked contentedly as the children scattered feed and watched the birds peck and scratch. Harry showed Archie how to gently hold a chick, teaching him about kindness and responsibility. Meghan watched with pride, her heart full as she saw her children connect with the world around them. No pageantry, no curtsies, just family, sunshine, and a little chaos. The Sussexes revelled in the freedom to be themselves, to let their children explore and play without the weight of royal expectations. In a world of royal rules, the Sussexes chose laughter and muddy shoes. Archie and Lilibet raced across the lawn, their shoes caked with mud, their clothes streaked with grass stains. Meghan and Harry didn't mind the mess. In fact, they celebrated it, knowing these were the moments their children would remember. After the fun, it was time to clean up. The family gathered at the outdoor sink, washing hands and comparing the colours left behind by the egg dye. Lilibet giggled as Meghan gently scrubbed her fingers, while Archie proudly showed off his rainbow-stained palms. It's Easter stripped down to its best bits, kids, colour and memories that will outlast any crown. The Sussexes' celebration was a reminder that the heart of any holiday is the time spent together, the laughter shared, and the love that fills a home. As the sun set over the California hills, the family gathered for one last moment together. They watched the sky turn shades of pink and gold, reflecting on a day filled with joy, connection, and the simple pleasures of spring. The day ended with bedtime stories and goodnight kisses. Meghan read from a favourite book, her voice soft and soothing, while Harry tucked the children in, promising more adventures tomorrow. Archie and Lilibet drifted off to sleep, their dreams filled with eggs, laughter, and the warmth of family. Looking back, it's clear that the Sussexes have found their own way to celebrate, one that honours tradition but embraces the freedom to create new memories. Their Easter was a blend of old and new, royal and ordinary, but above all, it was theirs. From the first rays of morning sun to the last whispers of bedtime, the Sussexes' Easter was a celebration of love, laughter, and the beauty of being together. It's a reminder to all of us that the best holidays aren't about perfection. They're about presence, joy, and the memories we make with those we love. As we say goodbye to this joyful California Easter, let's carry a bit of that spirit with us, embracing the mess, cherishing the laughter, and holding tight to the moments that matter most. Happy Easter from the Sussexes, and from our family to yours. May your spring be filled with colour, laughter, and the simple joys of being together.